Hello again, everyone. The battery designer has been tremendously updated, so I just want to go over some of the new things. First of all, it doesn't take you directly into the cell grid anymore. It takes you to this battery dashboard where you can see the recent projects you've been working on, you can see who's online, and you can publish and unpublish batteries so they can be publicly viewed. And if you click this here, it opens the full battery gallery, but there's nothing there. You can also adjust your user information. Okay, let's drop into the cell grid. The stats is no longer only a HUD or heads-up display. Here's the old version of that. But you can put it right on the side. If you just click Stats Side Panel, then it's out of the way and everything's nice and clean. You can see on the old version, it doesn't draw the stopper rings for the cells, but here it does. So you can see that visually represented. There's now a Start menu. I'm going to put more stuff in here. And there's a top toolbar that makes it really easy to get to things. And then over here, we have dedicated rotation controls. You can click that to go back to 0. The amount of current you're running, you can change that really quickly and easily now. You can choose the material for the bus bars without having to dig around in menus. And you can change the frame type, which there's no difference between rounded and contour with this type of battery. I'll show you the difference. See, here's rounded, and then here's contour. But if it's something like this, there's not going to actually be a difference. There's a battery wizard now that just makes it super easy. You just put in the figures you're going for. And then, also, you choose the priority, what's most important to you. You can manually pick a cell, or you can have it automatically pick a cell. I'm still working on these algorithms. And you can set whether or not it has to fit in a certain dimension. And then there we have it. Automatically generated the battery. On the old version, there was a quick launch bar up here. Not many people used it, and it's kind of in the way. Okay, so I've removed that, and now we have these down here. See, I can drag this to down there. I can right-click to remove it. And if it's something that can generate things, you can get the file you want right away. So instead of getting a 3D preview and all of that, let's say I just want the SVG for that frame. I just click that. Boom, I got it. In the old version, to see anything 3D, you have to generate something first. But in the new version, we have this new powerful tool called the 3D Design View. It shows you your design in real time as you build it. So check it out. Now, if you want to see something, you double click it and it will change the focus and the orbit on it. So if I want to see this right here, click that. See, now I'm focused around that. Makes it really easy to inspect things. On the right, we have the layers panel. If you press up or press the plus, it will make a new layer. So let's go down the other layer first, actually. Remove that. There we go. And then go up and check it out. We can build more layers. It supports an infinite amount of layers, so you can be really creative. You can delete layers just by clicking this X here. And if you undo, you can undo, the deleting of the layer or any work you did on that layer. It's all on one unified history. The bus bars in the 2D view now have a nice little shadow there. You can see here, it's just totally flat, bland. Here, it pops and looks real nice. The cell library has been expanded and improved. Click Start, Programs, Cell Library. There's 64 cells now, and I did a lot of research to make sure the figures are valid. You can click to select, doesn't do anything, but if you double click, it will apply it to your build. You can see everything kind of changed. You see we have weight and even have a power to weight ratio. And it's interesting to see how that's different with different cells. See, look at these MH1 compared to the Mollicell. Massively different. Having this tools button up here is super convenient. It just makes a massive difference with productivity. So check it out. Here's the polygon select tool. And we press G to change the grid in real time. And let's generate a battery. There we go. Now this is a terrible battery. It definitely needs some optimizations there. And we even have a build mode. Look, we can click build, and it takes you through step by step. And it even does the bus bars. Check that out. It even lifts the battery up so that it doesn't go through the table when it's rotating it. There we have it. The custom case and custom frame tools are tremendously easier to use. Custom case. And let's get that 3D design view. We can change the opacity. Double click to add new points. And then you can hold control and scroll up and down to round that point. And then let's do a custom frame. The custom frame automatically fills in the custom case. And we press P to go to the paint tool and paint our cells in. Everything happens in real time. You see this here? That's because the roundness is not the same. So we just do tools, custom case, or sorry, custom frame. I can adjust any one, but I want to adjust this one. And then hold control and scroll up. There we have it. So I'm going to actually build an actual battery with a custom frame. So let's refresh. Okay, so let's use this as an example. Let's open up our 3D design view. And let's give this a custom frame. The new tool works really, really well. Before, you could only smooth the corners. Now you can properly round the corners. So it gives it a proper radius. Check it out. Looks really nice. And I was able to make that by hand. And it looks really great. So let's make a custom case and add some room for a BMS. Tools, custom case. Now, if I'm in the custom case tool, I can right-click the frame and click clone to frame. Boom. It doesn't clone the corner radiuses yet. I got to work on that. But you can easily adjust them. It's no problem. And there we go. We got a case for it, but no room for the BMS. So let's make some new points. Drag these up. Tweak this a little bit. Tweak that a little bit. And now we've got room in this case for a BMS. You can even pull the frame out. By the way, you can click edit now. Instead of having to manually switch tools, you can right click the frame and click edit. And we're going to make a little cavity here. Just want to show you how easy it is. And there we go. Super easy to do now. Handling imported images is much easier and much more efficient. You just do file import. You don't even have to specify that it's an image. It will automatically detect that. You can scale it. You can rotate it. You can click off of it. Once you click off of it, you're automatically in paint mode. So if you want to change that again, see if I click over here, it doesn't do anything. Got to press I to go back to image mode. There's also a collaboration mode. You click File, Collaborate, turn collaboration mode on, and you get this link. And you can give anybody this link, and it takes them into your session. They can see your mouse move. You can see their mouse move. You can both control the cell grid and all the options. You can effectively design a battery together over the internet. There have been many other improvements. There's just too many to even think of for one video, and I'll be making lots of more videos based on individual features, talking about those. I just wanted to make this one video to kind of go over the main new features. Another new thing, we go to visibility, and when you turn any of these things off, they turn off in the 3D view as well. The ones that apply, the cell numbers aren't there in the first place, but this gives you a real close-up view of everything that's going on, so you can be absolutely certain about your design. I still have some more work to do on it. It's not ready for release just yet, but if you're interested in trying it out, if you're already a member, just contact me, let me know, and I'll give you access to the beta. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.